Hey, thanks for keeping my seat warm for 3 years. I'll take it back. The Philips CDI, huh? Just start the intro. Oh, please, just get in here. There we go.
This may look like an ordinary compact disc, but actually, it's an interactive encyclopedia. A stimulating match with a tennis pro. An interactive adventure through fantastic worlds.
The Philips CDI was first released back in 1991 as a multimedia CD player. You were able to watch movies and music videos on it. Philips didn't get into the gaming industry until later after working with Nintendo. Now let me give you some context. Nintendo wanted to make a CD add-on for the Super Nintendo. They first signed a deal with Sony, but Sony was not liking their contract with Nintendo, and left to go create their own system, the PlayStation 1. Crazy to think that Nintendo created one of their current competitors.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
After Sony left, Nintendo started to work with Philips to make the CD add-on. But the CD add-on never came to be.
Say you're watching TV and this guy says...
It's CDI, friends, the next generation CD player that works with your TV.
And you'd say...
But I have a CD player.
But Nintendo did enjoy working with Philips and gave them the rights to some of their characters for their gaming system. What came along was a bad Mario game and 3 awful Zelda games. I only have Wand of Gamelon at the moment.
You've got to be kidding.
A lot of you may be aware of how notorious these games are for being terrible.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it?
This game fucking sucks! Fucking sucks! Fucking sucks! Oh yeah, and the Mario game, that one sucks too! Ugh.
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
Ugh.
That ought to do it.
Wow.
Works pretty good.
Jesus!
And are known for their multiple YouTube poops online.
Over there! Hey, Luigi. I hope she made lots of...
Dick!
Luigi, look!
I can't read.
Before I end the video, I want to talk about the financial debt that this system put me through.
Call the number on your screen for the location of your nearest CDI retailer.
I first bought this version of the Philips CDI for $200. It unfortunately arrived broken, and the seller did not accept returns. Isn't that great? So I bought this version of the CDI, which cost me $400, and it works great. For the most part. So I bought a few more games for the system, cost me another $500 each, having Hotel Mario and Wand of Gamelon being more than $200 each. And now, I can finally play some games. At this point, I thought I bought another broken CDI and planned to buy another one. But after doing some further research, I came to find out you need a digital video cartridge in order to play video games. What in the flying... So I found this one online for $200. So I insert the cartridge into the system and now I can play games. Right? What in the channel surfing is this? This was the wireless remote that was paired with the Philips CDI at launch. It sucks. So I hop back online to buy a controller for another $200. This controller is loosely based on the Sega Genesis controller, featuring 3 buttons and a round D-pad on the interface. After spending $1,500, was it even worth it?
I guess that's worth a kiss, huh? Ha! I won!
Do I even have to answer that question? You would think a Amiga CD32 in the original box would be even more expensive. Nope, only spent $500. Or would you think a working Jaguar CD would be even more expensive than I spent on the CDI? Nope, I only spent $600 on this thing. The amount I spent on both systems is less than the amount I spent on the CDI.
Come back when you're a little, richer.
Heck, even the game Hagen on the Super Nintendo, a Blockbuster exclusive worth $1,400 on price charting, I only bought it for $700. That is less than half than I spent on the CDI. You waste of space. No, you were too expensive. But you're broken. That was good to get out of my system. I'm glad you're starting to let loose a little bit and start coming out more, but can we get back to talking about your father and his neglection towards you and how it's kind of affected you? So that was the Philips CDI, lasting 7 years. The CDI was a commercial failure due to high cost, originally costing $1,000 at time of launch. I'm glad I'm not the only one that got beamed over at that price. Also releasing poor quality and poor quantity of games. A stiff competition between Sega, Nintendo, and PlayStation for having better visuals and better support. If you want to know my thoughts on the Philips CDI games, let me know. I'll most likely make a Weirdo short review on them. So, the CDI dies like every unsuccessful video game system, right next to the Atari Jaguar and the Panasonic 3DO. Don't worry, we'll get to those next time. That's the end of this episode, and next one we'll be talking about the Atari 26. Oh, right. Until the next one. So when was the last time you talked with your father?